Hello guys, welcome to our channel, The Collector's Hub. Today we going our venture to the Baldur's Gate. If you want to see the full playthrough, you can check out our live stream tab, where we play the whole game unedited. If you like this kind of video game series, and would like us to continue with this series or similar game in the future, give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for all the support.
Let's see what this does. Something good here, I hope. Something's on my mind.
Green leaves, shallow water. Green leaves, shallow water. Bad. Away. Green leaves, shallow water.
A chill runs up your spine. There is something wrong with this creature. Very wrong.
Burn! Bleed! Kill! Green leaves, shallow water. Green leaves, shallow water.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. If it isn't the cheekiest pup of them all, you'd best have one hells of an apology for me, young lady. I do like the mouthy ones. You know, I was gonna give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door, but I think you and I could have a bit of fun together. Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again.
My brothers, you saw them?
They stopped by to pass on their congratulations. Said they'll be waiting for you at home.
Oh. But why didn't they come in to see me?
All they left was a message, which I passed on, didn't I? Don't be stressing. And you, hush. Don't be upsetting the girl with such things. You cheeky thing. Sutton Farm, north of Baldur's Gate. Check if you like. But I think you have bigger problems. That wriggler swimming in your brain juice is a bit of an inconvenience, isn't it? I told you that girl is none of your business. Keep that hole under your nose shut.
Let's not make trouble for some stranger. We have our own problems.
I'll talk about your wriggler, and that's it. Last warning. You want to play the hero so badly? Fine. Let's make this interesting. Bye-bye, lovelies.
Hag can't have gone far.
Any day. So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target. Nah, it'll be fine. Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens. Fuck yes! Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
One day I'll catch a break.
Please! Please!
Let's see what you're hiding.
Away! Away!
Hag can't have gone far.
Don't
Yeah.
look. Don't!
What is this place?
Stop! Please! Please!
You are as thick as they come, sweetness. This is my personal playhouse, and you don't have an invite. Get out!
Stop! Please! Please!
My gentle Lauren. He wished to know what was to come.
Away! Away! Don't look. Don't! Stop! Please! Please! Away!
My dearest Ephraim, he begged me to help the deadly disease that ravaged him.
Don't! Stop! Please! Please! Wait! Wait!
This poor dear wished never to lay eyes on her family again.
Stop! Please! Please!
My darling Magrum. She wished for the mind of a genius, but that silly head crossed me.
Stop! Please!
My sweet Callum, whose beloved asked that his beauty never fade.
Wait! Don't!
As you edge closer to the mirror, a pale face appears, contorted in fear. Fists slam against the mirror's surface again and again.
My sweet Callum, whose beloved asked that his beauty never fade.
Don't look. Don't! Stop!
You feel crushing waves of fear as the presence within the door recoils. It can't let people through, not again. Images flash. A man cowering, a bag open at his feet. Gold coins spilling onto the floor. His cries for mercy are cut short as the hag slices into him, dismembering him painstakingly, limb by limb. She cackles, the man's remaining flesh twisted and contorted, becoming the twisted surface of the door before you. Flee, you feel it cry. A scene appears in your mind. 2 paladins and a cleric marching through the door, shrouded in the glow of the divine. Weapons brandished, they charge into the hag's lair. Screams of terror pierce the air.
You let them in? Naughty. That's a decade for each. You're mine for 30 more years, petal.
You see an image of blue skies and sunshine as the door shudders a warning. Run. Its form flickers, and you realize that the door is transparent. You see the hag, eyes bright with glee, as she sets fire to the door. With a jerk, you're pulled from the vision. The presence within shrinks, begging you not to run through it.
Don't look. Don't! No. No! Don't look. Mustn't look, mustn't see! I see it! I see what's to come.
You realize there's magic at work. Some type of spell. An illusion.
Me. Dead. Dead! Flesh rotten, bone shining! Skull splitting, knife twisting, gut spilling! All future. All bad. All... Gods, don't hurt me! Oh, please, 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 please! No! No! Monster! For mind dripping, flesh peeling, mind flayer! No! No! Mind flayer! Get away! Get away!
No intention of letting that happen.
Stop! Please! Stop! Away! Away! Don't
A thief
look.
who tried to
Don't.
steal from Auntie. Now the good little pet guards my home.
Stop! Please!
Feel the barest hint of life from within the door. You see the hag, eyes bright with glee, as she sets fire to the door. With a jerk, you're pulled from the vision. The presence within shrinks, begging you not to run through it.
Please! Please!
Maybe I need more.
Away! Away!
Never wanted the easy path.
Don't look. Don't! Stop! Please! Please! Away! Away!
Hello, Petal. My, the mask suits you. Just relax. See the world with fresh eyes. And let your dear old Auntie Ethel look after you.
Well,
Away!
Stench of rot is a slap to the face. Suddenly she is there, beside you, behind you, inside you.
Yes, I have you now, Petal. Don't worry. Auntie is going to take good care of you.
what's happening? What did you do?
It's the mask! Get that thing off your face! Finally. I can think again.
Flee, you feel it cry. Frustrated, the door rattled. You see the hag and yourself. You lay bleeding as she leans over you, a smile on her face. Her teeth, a row of deadly needles, shine as they dive into your throat, blood spraying. The door twitches, but stays firm. Its form flickers, and you realize that the door is transparent. You see the hag. She walks through the door, its form shimmering. The lightest touch of hope brushes your mind as the presence within retreats. You feel the barest hint of life from within the door. You see the hag, eyes bright with glee, with a jerk.
What are you thinking about?
Moving in.
You come to my home, interfere in my business, and now have the gall to face me in the heart of my lair. You petulant bollocks! I'll rip your spine out your asshole! I'll use your blood to spice my stew! I'll keep you alive until I've sucked the marrow from your bones. And then I'll bring you back and do it all over again.
Just get out of here! Please!
Watch this!
Wait! Wait just a tick! Killing me is a waste of time. I'll find a way to return. Always have, always will. But it's unpleasant. So how about we be civilized about this, I have something you want. But she's worthless! jealous, do you? Let me leave with the girl, and I'll give you power. You want to be stronger, tougher, smarter? Done. Anything is possible. Just let me keep the girl and her babe.
If her powers were worth anything, we wouldn't have beaten her. Finish this.
It's your choice, sweetness. You greedy little bollocks. Fine. Here. I'll not soon forget this sweetness. You have my word.
But the deal... What about my husband? What happens to him?
Deal's off, you dumb cow. And you've her to thank for it. Not that it matters. I'll find another just as plump and ripe. I can set up shop elsewhere. People always need lotions and potions. Bollocks to luck. It's only the deal that counts. Bye-bye, Petal.
No one stopped me yet. If not over, then through. I want to have a word.
You bastard! You ruined it! You ruined everything! You want thanks? A slap is all you deserve. Ethel was going to bring my husband back. Back from the dead. And now I'll never see him again. Because of you! This. Just a bit longer and my child would have been born. And all this would have been over. Don't judge me. I have nothing. My baby would have been raised in rags. Auntie Ethel promised to give this child a good life. Teach them magic, even. More than I could have done. I always wanted to be a mother. I just never thought I'd do it alone. Now I'll have to drag Connor's coffin all the way home. It's the only way this child will ever meet their father. I hope you're happy.
Transforming into a mind flayer might have its perks. At least then I could float over this muck.
Not one for roughing it, I see.
Wallowing in filth is for pigs and children, my dear.
pigs, children, and people with a little bit of grit.
Gods, didn't hear you coming. I know I should head home, but I can't bring myself to leave. The thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey all over again. What? You can?
You feel a surge of power from the wand. The air suddenly tastes acrid. It wants to be used.
Bring him back! Bring Connor back! Please! What? What's happening? Why is he still dead?
You feel something pull at you. The creature yearns for a master.
What have you done to him? But this isn't what she promised! I wanted him back the way he was, not this! Connor? Connor! I don't even know if he's in there. But he might be. And if he is, I'll find him and bring him back. Thanks. But we'll need more than luck. A bloody miracle, more like it. I'll find a wizard or something. Maybe someone in Baldur's Gate can help us. Connor always said you can find anything in that city. Remember? And thank you, I guess. Come on, love. Let's go.
Perhaps using Ethel's wand wasn't the best. Seems like a good moment to talk. The brothers. I guess they didn't find their sister.
Ah, stranger. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. An old hunter's trick. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
You're a monster hunter. I'm surprised. I thought all Ger were vagrant cutthroats.
A mystical and dangerous people. We travel the land, never settling in one place. We steal your chickens, curse your crops, seduce your daughters. Your friend here has heard it all, I'm sure. I wish I had half the power settled folk think my people possess. Alas, I am a simple wanderer. A simple wanderer and monster hunter. But I'm no witch doctor or cutthroat.
Or to make a deal with her. Probably think you can outfox the old dear.
Right, but very wrong. My prey is a vampire spawn, much less impressive than the beast that lives here. His name is Astarion, but I fear he's gone to ground. I hope the hag of these lands can help me flush him out, if I can afford her blood price. Not this time. My orders are to capture him.
Oh. And bring him where, exactly?
Baldur's Gate. My people wait for me there.
I don't know. I'm sure a vampire spawn could still rip out your throat if he felt like it.
He is right, unfortunately. They are only weak when compared to their masters. During the day, we have the advantage, but at night, when they hunt, you'll not find a more deadly quarry. That's Astarion. No. Impossible.
These days, I'm making the impossible look easy. May I?
Please do. But the vampire spawn is staying with me. There? I'm afraid you're wrong.
Speaking truthfully, I'm a little surprised you chose to shield us down.
Let's hope it doesn't come back to bite me later.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Not anymore. Which is all that matters, really. I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped, just like you. It seems Cazador wants me back. It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after me. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me. They may have no idea who they're working for. Cazador likely paid someone to pay someone to call in a favor. And here we are. He doesn't do simple plans. Not if he has a complex one that pits a dozen enemies against each other. No. This hunter is a message. Cazador's letting me know that even out here, he can get to me. He wants me back. Aha! Safe! You think I'm safe? Do you know the power a vampire lord possesses? He can change shape, turn into mist, call walls to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you. You don't understand. You don't know him. Just trust me when I say we need to be careful. He'll send more lackeys. He has plenty of souls to command. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight.
At the ready.
What now? Let's hope for gold.
My sweet Callum, whose beloved asked that his beauty never
See the
failed.
shadowed outline of a figure.
cursed to put my hands on everything. I should speak up.
Is the hag gone? God, tell me she's gone. Oh, please. May she burn in the 9 hells. The hag. There's never been a more vile creature. The things she did to me. I was a fool. I wanted to know my fate. I had a choice between 2 lives, and I was frightened of choosing wrong. I asked the hag to help me see what the future would hold. Got what I wished for, too. I saw my future self. A corpse, rotten with maggots. And everyone around me dead. Putrid and dead.
A boring story. Stay or go. Marriage and kids, or a life of novelty.
I lost my best years rather than just choose. Yes. I will. Thank you.
Disease that ravaged him.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
My family took her, my baby girl, pretending she never existed. Told Ethel, never wanted to see them again. She took my eyes. They didn't like me having something they couldn't touch. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters without baby girl.
How much further can I...
All right.
As you edge closer to the mirror, a pale face appears, contorted in fear. Fists slam against the mirror's surface again and again.
No one stopped me yet. I'll strike you down.
See the shadowed outline of a figure.
Oh, this is clever. Might even work. Come here. I'm dizzy. And you? Are you all right? I hope that's true. Because I'm hoping for seconds, thirds, and fourths once we find a way to cool off this engine. Mine too. Soon enough, you're going to be mine. But until then, I'll play nice. You have your fun with the others till then. I don't mind sharing, if I must. But keep a piece left over for me, hmm? I will then. Oh, hi. Make room then. I wonder when the goblins will come.
What I'm gonna do for better tools.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Hold on to it for now. I haven't quite worked out a schematic for a new design. Might take me a bit of crunching to figure out something suitable. If it can even be done. But it's my top priority, believe me. Anything to take my mind off, well, everything.
I need a quick word.
He of the unsleeping eyes, grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear. Only a coward would speak ill of the fallen. Would that the arrow had pierced your heart instead. A massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be. Great God, help. Allow us peace in
What? Budge!
I should speak up.
We'll never put this fire out. You're better off helping anyone trapped inside.
Due to certainty when we would have doubt.
I can't take much more.
We've got to do it all at once, like this! Help!
Come! I'm afraid proper thanks must wait. Fresh air. At last. Your boldness is a blessing. I'm in your debt.
Counselor, are you all right?
It takes more than mere fire to break me, Eva. Now listen close, Fist. Duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Gauntlet, report to the man and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke. On your command, Counselor. The rest of you, count the dead. Take word of their sacrifice to this city. And you, I must ask again for your aid. Please, rescue Ravengard from his drow captors. The Council will reward you for your effort. May I trust you'll see it through? The invisible force holding Baldur's Gate together. Without him, the city's collapse is certain. I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him. Moonrise Towers, along the old road. That place is cursed. Few could survive there, unless darker forces are at work. This was no random attack. The Grand Duke was their target. Thank you. And should your courage falter, remember the Duke's generosity. Approach the towers with care. The land itself has been swallowed in shadow. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Fist, to work.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me! I think that's it.
Thank you. Thank you. Slaughtered everyone. Mary. Oh, Mary. No. Mary. No. Gods, no, no, no. You should have stayed. You should have been with me. I was in our room. We had a fight. If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here. It's for her sister's wedding. I made a stupid joke about keeping it. We argued about it for hours. Then she took the dowry and left. She said I'd never see her again. She was right. I'm sorry, Mary. I'm so sorry. Please, just go. I need a moment with her.
Not yet concealed.
going to speak to her. Could you ask her something for me? The dowry. She'd know where it is.
Dowry for sister in barn.
The barn? She must mean one of the empty buildings behind the inn. I trust you to get it for me. I can't leave her.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Finding husband Benrin inside. Door locked. Trapped. Fire. From Eltergard. Traveling. Sister's wedding. Mirilef. Farmer. Inside. Room. Top floor.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Herman, is that you?
Monsters everywhere. Kill. You'd give me a choice? You're not like them. I was ready to run you through. My mistake, friend. An attack. Monsters. Little ones and taller ones. They took the shiny one. He killed many. Yes, it was screaming, waving around its metal. I made him stop screaming. Him? He was the biggest. Now I'm the biggest.
Hey, there's a chest in here.
No time to rest.
I know this doesn't change anything, but it helps. Thank you. I need some time alone with her. To say goodbye. I won't forget what you did for me. For her. Thank you.
Teach us care when we would be
Very well.
reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Can't give up now.
Someone's moving around in there.
These boots have seen everything.
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger! Little serpent, long shadow. Don't want to die. Little serpent, long shadow. Just say it. Oh, hell, dwarves. I thought you were flaming fist. Well, down you go then. They'll be on us soon, so if you're looking to trade, you best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean. Where in the hell's is Rugen? I need that cargo. I never mentioned any cargo. And I don't care for people poking around in my head. Though it was subtly done, I'll grant you that. Maybe I can use you. We've disarmed the traps. Come down.
Never wanted the easy path.
Tell her it's a gap. Well, don't you cut a fine figure? Want your portrait done? If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness. You've got an eye for quality. Every noble in Baldur's Gate will be after one of these. Tell him I sent you, and if he stains it up with his sniffling, there'll be hell to pay. Something I can help you with? Fancy that? So do I.
You. The way you handled Zaris. You're not one of her thugs. You need to buy me. You... Oh. Another of Brem's bloody commissions? I will not sully my brush with every ugly vagrant who... Forgive me. I just... I'm here against my will, you see? But I know my patron is looking. She will be most grateful to whoever can secure my release. And most generous. I know it. As far as you're concerned, she may as well be the coin maiden herself. But there will be time for questions later. Please, speak to Brem. I need to see the sun again. Have you spoken to Brem? He'll let me go free? Of course. I don't mean to rush you. I'm sure we have plenty of time before they work me to death. Look, there's no need for this. Free me now, and I'll see that my patron rewards you. I need only tell her it's a gambling debt.
way you handled Zaris. You're not one of her thugs. You need to buy me. You... Oh. Another of Brem's bloody commissions? I will not sully my brush with every ugly vagrant who... Forgive me. I just... I'm here against my will, you see? But I know my patron is looking. She will be most grateful to whoever can secure my release. And most generous. I know it. Listen to me, you Stlani. Forgive me, but I can't think down here. Can't work. Free me, and you will have your portrait. One so grand that even blind Tyr himself will weep to see it. But first, speak to Brem. Please. There's no need for this. Free me now, and I'll see...
Reckon I might actually miss this place.
Not many can talk their way into a Zhentarim outpost. I could use someone with your skills. Interested in a job? Some of our people are missing. More importantly, so is their cargo. Find them. Keep them alive if you can. Failing that, just bring that shipment back. Unopened. I'm offering hard coin, not idle answers. All you need to know is that I'm willing to pay a hideous sum to get it back. Unopened. Good. Backtrack along the road to the east and look for a wagon. Bodies, the usual. Time was. No one dared touch a caravan bearing our colours. Find whoever did this and remind them why. Not many can talk their way in. I could use someone with your skills. Interested? Some of our people are... Find them. God damn it! What about the shipment? Good. Reckon you won't find it here, though?
Watch your back. Shall we?
Best get going. If not over, then through.
What a charmer. Boo!
The dark smells wrong. Not night dark. Wheaten dark.
What next?
Careful. No stone scent. No stone sound. Strange stone here. I do not understand, but I will guard this nothing stone.
That wall's an illusion. Hiding what, I wonder? How much further can I go? Here goes nothing. Doesn't work. Don't give me trouble now.
Careful, I bite. Simple.
waste.
Well, hello.
I wonder what the next move is.
Watch your back.
My faith protects me.
Keep your distance, darling. Oh, for a skeleton key. Tread lightly. Not just a world to explore, but an entire cosmos. It's mine now. Neither seen nor heard. Stay low. Moving. Something over there.
Wits and blades always sharp. This'll help. Let's try this way.
Well, hello. With pleasure.
quick step.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
All right. Let's go.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
At least things have stayed interesting.
The flask is cold and heavy in your hand. Disguised among the decorative elements, you notice a familiar arcane engraving. This is a powerful magical item, capable of trapping and holding a creature. The sealed stopper suggests it is inhabited.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Time to press ahead. always at your side.
What's on your mind? Apart from finding me an artifact to consume, which I assume you're pursuing with the appropriate urgency. That is most gratifying to hear. May I? Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent. I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover. Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries. I tried to convince her. I pouted, I pleaded, swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mistra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? The answer was to try. The outcome was to fail. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mistra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pulses. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Terrifying, isn't it? And that is only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways. That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth. Go ahead. I'm listening. Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like. To be a god. To know yourself, to be untouchable. To be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel. And with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral. The end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly. If it takes the death of a god to stop you, I'd say your ambition has gotten somewhat out of hand. Not that I'm one to talk, of course. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. I tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go. If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls.
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest, then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells! Older Ravengard's been taken. Then we need to seek him out and get him to safety. You see, Grand Duke Ravengard is my father. I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him. You heard right. My father and I were close once upon a time, until he disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's Gate. I can't tell you more. The pact forbids it. My lips are quite literally sealed. He made me an exile. That said, I'm not about to let him suffer at the hands of his captors. I've been asking myself the same question. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Menzoberranzan would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast. Well met. Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Baldur, stubborn as a deep Rothay. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance. It's been a badger's age since I've twinkled my toes. A drunk ogre could put on a better show. Tempting. Give it some time. Develop a bond and maybe I'll show you a move or two.
What's on your mind?
holding up all night.
Wait! Bows down! Gods above! We took you for a goblin! Get up here! I want that gate sealed before they arrive. And we need to talk!
The goblins, do they fight well? You mean that to be comforting, I'm sure.
So have you, if I'm not mistaken.
That wasn't... That's not the same. I was terrified the whole time.
Don't spare the fire arrows. Let's see if goblins are prettier with a coat of burning oil on.
You're back. Nice to see a familiar face. I wish I had better, but this is all I have.
Won't pretend I expected to see you back again. Bloody glad, mind. People are scared. Zevlor's doing what he can, but... well, seeing you on the walls might put the steel in their spines. Mine too.
Gods, I feel sick. We're not ready for this.
Admiring my beautiful barricades? Might not be pretty, but they'll stop a charging warg. Probably.
Came back to join our heroic last stand? Doesn't look like any of us are going to make it to Baldur's Gate.
Please, have you seen Donnie anywhere? Young boy, doesn't talk. We need to get him into the cave before the goblins come. I appreciate it. He's the one who showed us the cave to begin with. We won't seal it up until he's safe with the rest.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find.
Look at this place. Like a pen of hogs waiting for the butcher's knife. We need to act.
Quiet! Some of the children might hear you.
Oh, perish the thought they overhear a little honesty once in their short lives.
Another word and it won't be the goblins you have to worry about.
Enough! Both of you! That's to say, me at the front while the others stay back and do as I say?
Shut it just for once, you insufferable oafish...
Stop it! Listen to someone else for once!
I can live with that. I hope. What about you two?
Fine, as long as I don't have to listen to any complaints in the meantime.
So be it. I'll take a mediocre plan over nothing.
Nothing.
There's barely any rations.
I can't believe they just left.
Leave it, son.
No. Our so-called kin fled the moment their tails were in danger.
Icaron, we're in for a hell of a fight. Focus on the matters at hand, not the ones you can't fix.
Exactly. Bloody traitors. The lot of them.
Cut it out, Icaron. All this grousing is useless.
Mother!
Not another word. Back to work, all of you. We've a battle to prepare for. I would have given them an extra helping. We were just about prepared for travel rations, not a bloody siege.
So many people left. I'm glad someone stuck around. I wish I could help on the walls, but I wasn't a soldier, really. Just a trumped-up guard. I can't. I'm sorry.
Someone decided we were the best suited to see to any wounded. Better all round if you keep everyone in one piece up there. Trust me.
Look on the bright side, Mother. Should be fewer mouths to feed after...
Told you to get out while you could, didn't I? Should have taken my own bloody advice.
I pray Arabella is safe with the other kids. Knowing her, she's fashioned a weapon out of a rock and some string.
This place is cursed.
First druids, and now goblins. Lady Doom really has it out for us, doesn't she?
I'm gonna kill 5 goblins. So, I can take 10. Then I'll take 100. You can't even count to 100. I don't have to count. I just...
You should be manning the wall. I wanted to, but Asherak says I'm needed here.
You can hide in here if you like. No one's getting past us.
Yes? I'm pretty certain if I stop for too long, they will actually eat me. Now's the time for cheerful lies. As my master would say, if heroes are in short supply, then I will bloody well make one up. For them and for me. Your job is to get up there. Give me something real to sing about. Get to the walls. Beat the goblins.
Don't worry. Mattis says the goblins can't get inside if we're quiet. You can leave your valuables with me, if you like. Goblins strip the dead down to the last stitch, so I hear. Prefer lies, do you? See you later, then.
Because Baldur traveled far, and so much, but he had finally come home to save the city he loved. He drove the raiders away and raised a wall to protect his people. And so they named the city to honor him. Baldurans, Baldur.
I don't want to fight goblins. You can't make me.
Lathander to light, Selûne to guide, Kelemvor to show mercy.
You realize he prays to Kelemvor, Lord of Death.
What is it? I'm busy.
I can pray a lot better than I can use a bow or a sword. Damn you. Fine. I'll see what I can do. Maybe I'll manage to take a goblin down with me.
Go away! There's nothing in here for you! For any of you! I said go away! You people have endangered this sacred place long enough! This door is staying closed until you're gone, one way or another! We've been more than generous already! We have to take care of the Grove's future. Move away! Then this sacred grove could be a comfort to them in their final moments. But this door is staying closed. Now leave!
Thanks for finding Donnie. Knowing the children are safe makes all this a little easier.